Welcome to this super duper amazing episode number 4 and season number 6. You know what? This particular episode is close to my heart. This particular episode I have been waiting since almost a year. Now you must be thinking, एक साल से मैं कैसे वेट कर रहा हूँ एक एपिसोड के लिए. Let me tell you, the champion who is going to come as a guest today, who is my inspiration. I started making multiple source of income after taking the inspiration from Ashish. We had a one-to-one almost a year back, and I have seen that this champion is already making more than one source of income, and that become my inspiration. और आज मेरे पास 30 source of income है और इस भाई साहब के पास more than 10 source of income is the only success story who is going to inspire the world with his wisdom. And let me tell you, my dear friend, if you're watching us live right now, go ahead and type into the chat box that audio and video is clear. Go ahead and type into the chat box audio and video is clear. AV clear hai. Go ahead and type into the chat box. Thank you so much for confirmation, everybody. You are champion. So this champion is actually an epitome of money. This champion is the epitome of creating success. So, without wasting much time, let me quickly invite none other than my champion, my brother with another mother, who is an inspiration for many people. Ashish Bhosekar, who is actually right now setting the benchmark, who used to be called as trend setter. So, thank you so much, Ashish, for accepting this invite, and you are an inspiration and champion for many people.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much for joining us live today.
Yes.
Awesome. So how was your day? कैसा था आज का दिन आपका?
Day was very good. It started a bit lazy because last night I did some rituals. Again, it's based on your inspirations. Last night it was Chandragrahan tha, so I did some rituals midnight, and then I got up a bit late. So
Super.
overall, it
Super.
was a great day. Then as usual, I went for a walk and all. So energetic day so far. Wonderful day.
Lovely. So आशीष, आपने कुछ अचीव किया है तभी आप यहाँ बैठे हैं. You have achieved something big. That's why you are sitting here. And I know a lot of people they are watching us live and they are looking for that answer कि आपने 10 से ज़्यादा source of income कैसे generate किया. We will
Right.
discuss more about that in some time. But my first question to you, why these many sources of income?
Yeah, so it is an interesting question, and I'll say, yeah, this has come over last say 15-20 years. It has not come suddenly because when I started getting into IT, I was earlier in the field which is non-IT in technical consulting, not technical engineering, and then since 2000 I've been coming to IT, and that time I started learning a lot of things, about. स्पेशली माय क्या बोलेंगे उनको जो कहते हैं ना हमारे जो गुरु हैं वर्चुअल गुरु इज मिस्टर वॉरेन बफे तो उनसे मैंने काफी इंस्पिरेशन लिया एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड बिल्डिंग मल्टीपल थिंग्स लाइक गोल्ड में इन्वेस्ट किया फिर म्यूचुअल फंड्स में स्टॉक्स में लाइक मल्टीपल देन आई वेंट we like me and my wife we both have entrepreneurship mind and we went into multiple other direct selling businesses so ऐसे करके हमने multiple इनको बनाया है. So that is a
Awesome,
quick
awesome,
summary.
awesome. So one question, quick question
Yeah.
for your quick summary. There are a lot of people they used to think or they used to say, if you're not getting in the result in the one plan and one idea, then you will jump into second, then you will jump into third, then you will jump into four, and you will end up screwing your life. And I know you are successful in all the area. So, what is your one answer for the people who are struggling to generate more than one source of income?
So what I'll say is you need to keep focus. ठीक है? We even I faced a lot of setbacks. When I'm I try to switch into the other areas. So I felt some setbacks. But then अगर आप आपका focus होगा definitely the gates open for you. You know, you never know कहाँ से क्या open जाता है. And since the time I have joined your community, right, since last March 2023, उसके बाद से multiple things have come into my life. So I always keep my, as आप जैसे आप भी बोलते हो कि keep your antennas on. So I have kept my antennas on and keep looking what is best coming to you. And you never know what will click where. So that is my one thing, that keep your antenna on and be consistent. आपकी दुकान खुली रखो तो आता है क्लाइंट आएगा आज ना कल.
Superb, superb. So one thing is very clear that your antenna is always on, and you never say no to any money making opportunities.
Right.
Now, my next question to you, there are a lot of people, they are struggling to come out of the rat race. Rather, I would say come out of this 9 to 5 grinding, and they want to build their own business. And you have resigned your high paying job to become an entrepreneur. So, what is the secret? How to leave the job and become a successful entrepreneur?
अगेन उसमें मैं वही कहूंगा. सो वेरी इंटरेस्टिंगली, लाइक आपको भी पता है, सो आई हैव रिटन दिस बुक कॉल्ड फाइव स्टेप्स
Financial
टू फाइनेंशियल
independence.
इंडिपेंडेंस. सो इसमें मैंने पूरा अपना स्टोरी बताया. सो इट इज नॉट, अगेन दिस इज नॉट एन ओवरनाइट डिसीजन, बिकॉज जैसे मैंने बोला कि हमने 2001 में ही सेट किया था दैट बाय 2020 वी हैव टू बी इंडिपेंडेंट एंटरप्रेन्योर्स एंड विल हैव आवर ओन कंपनीज, विल हैव आवर ओन बिजनेस सेटअप. तो उस वक्त से हमने सब फोकस किया है. एंड देन थिंग्स कीप अप एंड डाउन, कुछ प्लस आता है कुछ माइनस आता है. देन आई डिलेड माय डिसीजन ऑफ कमिंग आउट ऑफ जॉब बाय 2 more years. So it took 2022, but the thing is I have kept on building my what do you say, sources of income. And I have ensured that I get a replace, if not 100% replace, at least 60 to 70% I have replaced my income, my job ka jo salary income hai. And that's how I could think of coming out of the job.
Okay, okay, lovely. So you have written a book, Financial Five Step to Financial Independence.
Yeah.
आपने फाइनेंशियल बुक या फाइनेंशियल फील्ड ही क्यों चूज किया? Why did you selected that field? You are very good in technical. Why financial?
So that's also very interesting. So when I was in discussions with my mentor in the book writing, so what we did, we went into meditation mode. So he asked me the multiple questions since my childhood. आपने कैसे किया, क्या किया, what were the things you faced, and then how where you are today. तो वो करते 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 then he said, okay, now the storyline of your book is how you started your journey and how you where you are today, and उसके लिए एक book लिखो आप. Then we came up with the title of the book. And in fact, after that, I also discussed with my one of my NLP coach. So we literally spoke to this book before the big book was launched. So then we discussed with the book, what do you think, कैसा है, क्या chapters क्या होना चाहिए, कैसे होना चाहिए. And that's all. And then this book came up in the shape.
Lovely,
Otherwise, I didn't
lovely.
had any thought process to even write of this book, but it happened very suddenly.
ओके, सुपर. सो इस बुक के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए हम लोगों को कि आपने इस बुक में क्या क्या मेंशन किया. आई नो देयर लॉट ऑफ पीपल दे वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड एंड रीड द बुक ऑब्वियसली,
Right.
बट थोड़ा सा क्रॉस क्रॉस कोर्स.
Right. So ये book में, if I'll just so mainly I am asked talking about initially that think what is wealth and richness. तो इसमें difference क्या है? लोग बोलते हैं मैं बहुत पैसा रिच हूँ, but they are rich, but actually at the back end they are broke. उनको पास पैसा नहीं होता, दिखाने के लिए होता है सब कुछ. So just think of
करेक्ट,
that and
करेक्ट.
don't get carried away with the money. Then I have talked about the magic, magic of multiple things, like how you can attract money. वो भी हमने आपसे सीखा है. So some things when we discuss, तो वो हमने last year से मैं जो कुछ सीखा वो मैंने डाला इसमें. And then third important thing I have mentioned is about the protection, because when you are having money, so you have to make sure that आपका पैसा protected है, आपकी family protected है, and then you proceed. So that's how, even like, that is one of the important aspects how I could jump into entrepreneurship. So protection was very important. And then there is one full chapter where I have mentioned what are the five different steps for like, you have to understand what is your status, you have to set the goals, and then you have to keep on tracking those, like ये सब चीजें मैंने इसमें लिखी हैं. And then after that I have talked about the visualization. So how, like, since I am NLP coach as well, so I have mentioned about how you can visualize your results. And then, some aspects of spiritualism, and what are the types of wealth, that I mentioned in that book. So as a quick summary of the book.
Super. Super. So, how many of you are watching us live right now and you want to know कि आशीष ने कितने source of income बनाए और कैसे बनाए? How many source of income he created and how? If you want to know, type how into the chat box and we are going to answer that. And as soon as I'll get first how, I'll ask Ashish to share his all the source of income. Along with that, how did he made that many source of income? And your time starts now. Super. So we have people, they are actually looking for. Shankar is asking how. So Ashish, I'm sure you must be having the list of source of income.
Yes.
कितने source of income आपके पास हैं and कैसे? So let's discuss first how part. Sorry, let's discuss the number of source of income and we'll discuss how later. So let's over to you.
Yeah, so right now I have the list in front of me. That's why I kept this in front of me. So 14 source of income मेरा ready है, where I am getting small or large, some kind of income, 14, and there are some five more which are in line. That means
Super.
that will start very soon. और एक और उसमें add हो गया है, just day before yesterday only we added. So now it has become 15 source of income right now.
Super, super, super. So can you share the list of those? Okay, before you share the list, let me ask a question. Do you feel, believe, or agree Kalpvriksh has been a catalyst in this source of income?
Yes, absolutely. Because if I see that book, and if I see my source of income, and if I see my journey, so it is perfectly matching. Perfectly matching. Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So as soon as I've completed this book, I have seen many people they started making more and more money, and I'm very blessed
Right.
that I was able to add value in their life. So Ashish, over to you. What are those sources of income? आप बताइए. पैसा कितना आता है जरूरी नहीं है. पैसा कहाँ से आता है ये जरूरी है.
Yes.
Because maybe somebody will be understanding source of income X and they will tomorrow try, and if they are not able to make, Ashish is the answer.
Right. So first is my I'll just count, just जो भी count करना है count लीजिए आप. So number one is technical consulting, right? Is number two is my systematic withdrawal plan, because whatever money I got from my funds, that जो भी मेरे PPF ये सब में से, so I added that. उसके लिए भी एक दिमाग चाहिए, how to, नहीं तो क्या होता है, लोगों को पैसा वैसे पड़ा रहता है, but I have made sure that my money is making money for me. That is called systematic withdrawal plan. Then I am doing consulting in IT field in generative AI. That is, I am working with a company called Dialectica in UK. Then I have incomes from my debentures. I have income from my government bonds. Then I have income from my insurance policy मैंने जो बना के रखे हैं उसके हिसाब से. Then I have income from my AI and wealth coaching. I do one-to-one counseling. उसका income आता है. Then I have some income in crypto mining, which is very new. I added just few months ago. Then I am also getting income from my NFT gaming, which got added just a couple of weeks ago. Then I have Autobot, इसको बोलते हैं, algo trading, वहां से इनकम आता है. I have manual forex trading, जहां से इनकम आता है. And now I am going to add one more, which is I'm going to have a tie-up with the University of Texas, and we are going to have AI training for them. So that will again get added very soon, coming week. So that's what is. So total net it is like 14 to 15 income sources.
Super, super. Apart from that, I am sure you are working on your coaching, you are working on your stock, you are working on your Mutual fund, you are working on so many things which is going to help you to generate more and more and more source of income.
Yes.
Now, all of you who are watching us live right now, I have a question for all of you. A millionaire in the world, एक जो millionaire होता है in the world, how many source of income on an average he used to have? So I'll tell you, an average millionaire in the world has seven source of income. Seven source of income. And Ashish has 15 source of income. I'm sure all the source of income will not give you money, but can you identify seven source of income from that will give consistently money? मिलेनियर आज नहीं बने हैं बट जर्नी स्टार्ट तो हो चुकी है ना.
Yes.
एंड इफ आई शेयर माय सोर्सेस ऑफ इनकम इट विल बी ट्रिपल ऑफ दैट. नॉट ट्रिपल, इट इज मोर देन ट्रिपल ऑफ दैट. व्हाट डज इट मीन? मैं 50 सोर्स ऑफ इनकम भी बना लूं और अगर 50 सोर्स ऑफ इनकम से किसी से पैसा ना आए तो यू आर गुड फॉर नथिंग. एंड let me tell you the book which I was referring, Rashna Vashi says just mentioned, that book has created 20 source of income with 20 chapter with 20 success proof with 20 income proof. What does it mean? 20 का तो proof दे रहा हूं मैं right now right here. And Ashish is a success story who has created more than 10 source of income. 10 plus. How many of you feel it is easy? Type easy into the chat box that yes, creating more than 10 source of income is easy. The only thing you have to keep your antenna on. So Ashish, the next question to you, do you feel or do you agree everybody need a coach or everybody need a mentor in their life? Yes.
Absolutely yes. There is no doubt. 100%.
Why? Why?
Because if you work on your own, then ठीक है आपका you may be very good in some of the things, but as you progress in your life, there are some points or some जिसके कहते हैं सब कुछ लम्हे आते हैं अपनी जिंदगी में where you get stuck. अब मैं क्या करूं? Then you need to go to a person who can guide you properly, who can give you unbiased input. Like he should be working from your side. उन्हें आपके इसका ये होना चाहिए. Like he should be happy to see you growing. He should be interested in your growth. और ऐसे लोगों के लिए you should have a mentor who is only interested in your growth and not anything else. That's why you need to
Thank you.
get a mentor and coach.
So it's almost 8 months. We are supposed to about to complete this 8 month journey in my community for you. मतलब मैं आप मेरी community में 8 महीने पूरा करने वाले हैं.
Yes.
We are entering into 9th month. Now, how was your experience in the community and what do you recommend to the people?
The experience in community is awesome. Just one word I'll say awesome. Because when I started, so I have been into this kind of things earlier also. But when it was the second inning, I restarted my coaching and everything, me and my wife both. And we have seen a different way now. And since I joined your community, उसके बाद से I have multiple new opportunities here which have come to me. As I said, I come from like you also know that I come from technical background. I'm a techie guy, and I jumped into financial field. I did some certifications. वहाँ पे ठीक है, I grew, but not at that pace. Then I just, as you said, I just kept on looking for things, and today I am proud to say that I am in the field of generative AI and blockchain, which are very happening thing right now in the world, entire world, and I have a lot of things which are lined up. So that way, I say that after joining your community, lot of new avenues are open for me. Multiple new avenues.
How? That's what. How? पहले भी आप अच्छा कर रहे थे. Okay. So after joining this community, my community,
Hmm.
your second salary, how did you started getting new opportunities? उसमें क्या रोल है मेरा, क्या रोल है आपका, क्या रोल है कम्युनिटी का?
So when we are doing these rituals in the morning, तो हम लोग जब attract करते हैं कुछ चीजें, and if you do it from your heart, right, and then you actually set the platform for inviting new things, because generative AI, I'm just taking one again that example because that is the latest thing which has happened. I have never thought that I will be back into सॉफ्टवेयर और आईटी फील्ड. मैंने सोच लिया था मैं आईटी से निकल जाऊंगा, बस मैं बंद कर दूंगा, अभी कुछ नहीं करना मुझे. Then I saw that I am getting this opportunity. Then I thought, why should I not encash this? जैसे आपने बोला कि don't let the things go. So you have to grab the opportunities. तो मैंने बोला ठीक है अभी if I see my own what do you say background पिछले 20 साल का, तो it's IT and people relate more with that. And I kept on saying myself that karo kaam isme and attract more and more things. And then we have set up our own company, me and my wife. Uske liye bhi we are having multiple things which are lined up. So role of community is we since we joined your morning sessions and since we keep on attracting things, so we are getting the new revenues. And whenever I feel that अभी यहाँ पे मुझे कुछ I'm feeling a bit confused. So as you know, I have called you multiple times. Now these are the things I am getting. What do you think? So you have given your fair inputs, and that has helped me to take right decision to move into right direction. I hope I answered your question.
Awesome. Yeah. So my question is again, according to you, how this community has helped you? मतलब मैं तो आपकी हेल्प करूंगा ही करूंगा, आप अपनी हेल्प करोगे ही करोगे,
Right.
इस कम्युनिटी ने आपकी हेल्प कैसे करी?
Yeah, so community में क्या होता है when we join the morning sessions, तो the kind of positivity and the kind of results we see from others, so those inspire me. And to be about a bit more specific, I'll take name of Jyoti Ramesh ji, who is our colleague, who is our part of this community, and he has also helped me a lot. To set he's set my goals in a different way. We already set my goals in last March, but then when I spoke to him and when I use his techniques, those are mind blowing. और उससे और ज्यादा सब चीजें बदल रही है अभी. So that's the power of community. If I was not the power of this community, I wouldn't have got access to you, to your inputs, to your thought process, to your guidance, and I wouldn't have got the access to the community का जो positivity है. And then जैसे ज्योति रमेश जी के जो inputs हैं, he has really given me one-to-one discussions and helped me a lot to move ahead in the process of setting goals to the next level.
Super, super.
So
So Ashish, two questions related to community again.
yeah.
My first question to you related to community. There are a lot of people, they are still in the thinking mode. They have joined the community, but they are not joining any of the session. Okay. So might be something is stopping them. What is your one message for those people?
My one message is join. Since you have spent the money, join this community and get into action. One more thing I want to add here, like since the time we have joined your community again since March, so again we have done lot of changes in our digital media. Now I'm going a bit क्या बोलेंगे इसको टेक्निकल चीज में जा रहा हूँ because that's how people will know that what we have done, right? So me and Shilpa, we have changed our सोशल मीडिया क्या बोलेंगे उसको पूरा चेहरा मोहरा उसका बदल दिया है. We have revamped our social media, like be it Facebook, be it LinkedIn, be it anything, right? And the magic of changing those social media handles has resulted in these things. So I'll tell you one more interesting story. So LinkedIn ka when I attended your session on LinkedIn, after that I have done a lot of changes in my LinkedIn profile, and I'm proud to say today my LinkedIn profile is score is 89. आपने बोला था कि उसको बढ़ाओ उसको, and that has given me a lot of visibility in the world, not just India. So उससे क्या होता है?
Super.
One day I directly got a call from UK. मतलब ये कौन सा call है? Then they told me that we are seeing your LinkedIn profile. It's very interesting, and we want to work with you. So
Super.
if you spend time on changing your social media, if you are in the system, like I have attended your hackathons, marathons, जो जब हम लोग जो करते हैं week by week. So we have, like me and my wife both have updated our all the things, right? So अब हमारी खुद की website है, we have brand, everything is set up. So that helps a lot, and it improves your visibility. And वन सेकेंड आई से आपकी दुकान खुली रखोगे, आपके दुकान में सब चीजें दिखाओगे, तो पीपल विल कम टू यू. दैट्स अ क्विक
Super.
थिंग आई वांट टू
Thank you.
शेयर.
Thank you so much. So you might have done a lot of mistakes, creating more than 10 sources of income. बहुत सारी गलतियां करी होंगी.
हम्म.
और हमारा मैसेज, मकसद कॉफी विद कोच का यही है कि टू हेल्प पीपल नॉट टू डू द मिस्टेक विच वी हैव डन. मतलब हमने कुछ गलतियां अपनी जिंदगी में करी हैं, वो गलतियां लोगों से ना हो,
हम्म.
इसीलिए कॉफी विद कोच का उत्थान हुआ और उत्कर्ष हुआ. सो नाउ you might have done a lot of mistakes in your life, creating more than 10 sources of income. What are those mistakes and how to avoid those mistakes so that I can make more money and more sources of income
Right.
as an audience?
So one of the major one is, I went into this latest things last to last year. I think somewhere September 2021. That time we had a lot of boom in the cryptocurrency. So through digital channels, I went into some discussions with some people abroad. और वहाँ मैंने पैसा इन्वेस्ट किया, लाइक कंसिडरिंग आई गेट मनी बैक. सो 2-3 लाख के ऊपर मैंने उसमें इन्वेस्ट किया था, विच ऑलमोस्ट लाइक आई लॉस्ट एवरीथिंग. बट देन आई डिसाइडेड व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू सच थिंग्स, what are the things you should be cautious about, how to ensure. That's why I have mentioned in my book also, protection is the key. So at that time I never thought of protection. उस वक्त मेरे पास आई हैड सम मनी, सो आई हैड द मनी, अभी भी है मेरे पास, बट दैट टाइम इट वाज अ डिफरेंट सिचुएशन एंड आई थॉट लेट मी टेक दिस रिस्क टू सी मेरा क्या होगा, ज्यादा ज्यादा चला जाएगा पैसा, ठीक है. So if you are ready to invest, if you are ready to invest in such high things, you have to make sure the money you have is the money which you can let go. तो वो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट लर्निंग था मेरा कि मिस्टेक्स, इट वाज अ मिस्टेक आल्सो एंड इट वाज द रिस्क आल्सो, लाइक आई विल से इट इज आल्सो अ लर्निंग. आप कुछ गुरु दक्षिणा नहीं दोगे तो आप फिर नहीं सीखोगे. सो आई कंसिडर दैट एज the money I spent to learn something new. And I'll say to the people who are watching us that be careful when we are going into such things, and don't be become vulnerable to things. करना है तो उतना ही पैसा इन्वेस्ट करो जहां आप उसको पूरा लॉस कर सकते हो, and you don't have to worry about that. And
Awesome. Awesome.
other thing, this was a very major mistake. Second mistake अभी I'll I'll say mistake है या नहीं पता नहीं. The choosing of right set of mutual funds. तो उस वक्त मैं वही देखता था कि
Selection
ये
of fund.
बहुत अच्छा दिखा रहा है, बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट दे रहा है, एंड मैं फटाफट उसमें करता था. और मार्केट डाउन हो गया तो सब म्यूचुअल फंड नीचे आता था. सो देयर आल्सो आई टुक अ बिट ऑफ इमोशनल डिसीजन. तो अगेन लर्निंग फ्रॉम दिस इज गो एंड लुक, डू सम रिसर्च. वी हैव गुड टूल्स लाइक मनी कंट्रोल. लास्ट 2 साल का, 5 साल का उसका पूरा ये देखो, और अभी दिखा रहा है, अभी उसे अच्छे पैसे दे रहा है. सो डोंट गो एंड जस्ट ब्लाइंडली इन्वेस्ट. अगेन सेम थिंग,
Super.
जहां आप जितना लॉस कर सकते हो उतना ही हाई रिस्क में इन्वेस्ट करो. अदरवाइज डोंट गो इनटू दोस थिंग्स.
Okay. So the mistakes we should avoid as an audience, the people who are watching us live right now, protect your own money. You are the protector. Protect your own money. Number one. And number two, while multiplying, take the wise decision. All of you are wise, but when it comes to our taking our own decision, वो wise पता नहीं कहाँ चला जाता है. So take the wise decision. Thank you so much. So, what is your favorite book, by the way, Rashish? आपका favorite book कौन सा है?
Yeah, so if you ask me very frankly, मेरे दिल के पास जो बुक है, that is the book called as Man's Search for Meaning by Dr. Viktor Frankl. वो पढ़ने के बाद मेरा पूरा लाइफ लिटरली चेंज हो गया. और बहुत कम लोगों को पता है ये बुक. आई
Awesome.
थिंक पीपल मे नॉट बी नोइंग दैट. Man's Search for Meaning. अभी
Awesome.
मेरे पास है, नहीं पता नहीं. I don't have that with me here.
Awesome. Lovely. Thank you. And who is your inspiration? Doing so many amazing things.
जैसे मैंने बोला, माय वर्चुअल गुरु इज डॉक्टर वॉरेन बफे. इज नॉट डॉक्टर, सॉरी, वॉरेन बफे. ओके,
Awesome.
उनके बारे में काफी
Awesome.
पढ़ते रहता हूँ, एंड आई स्टार्टेड रीडिंग इंटरनेट. अभी नेट पे तो काफी चीजें मिलती हैं. आई हैव हिज बुक वॉरेन बफे वे, सो वो भी मैंने पढ़ी है. एंड
Super.
फ्रॉम देयर आई लर्न लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स.
Super.
And the another thing why I
Super.
like
Thank
is
you.
he's very simple. Still, he is staying in, four-bedroom flat, which is simple thing. He don't go for, very rich. He wants, he can show so many things, like he can buy billions of dollars all of bungalows and all, but he don't go for that. So simplicity is my that's what I learned from him. Don't, even if you have a lot of money, keep it simple. Keep your life simple.
Super, super. So, Ashish, we are moving towards the end of this particular episode. I don't want to close this, but I have two more questions. One question is, I am seeing now every single member in your family is making money, be it your wife, be it your son, you, everybody is making
My
money.
father also, yes.
What is the exactly? What is the secret of creating earners in the family? What is the secret of creating earners in the family?
Yes, that's a wonderful question and very close to my heart again. Thank you for asking that. So, if you see my family members, all of us keep learning. I mean, my Pitaji is 84, so but let me tell you, he also learned because I start with him first. So, just 3 years ago, he was completely unaware about the social media, about the mobile phones and all. So, he has that Nokia wala phone, just digit wala. Then I told him, my son also told him, we told him, and he went into it and he learned. And today he is very avid in social media. So he also keeps learning. Then me, my wife, and my son, we all are master degree holders. And जब हमने बोला हमारे बेटे को कि no, we both are master degree holders, so you have to be one notch above. So he is today double masters from UK, not India. So he has done two MSc in UK, and now he's going for his PhD. And another thing
Super.
is Shilpa is also now going. My wife Shilpa is also going for her PhD, and we keep on learning. तो मैंने भी जैसे I have done lot of learning since last few months in generative AI, and when I keep upgrading those things on my LinkedIn, तो मेरा जो profile it has become so amazing. I am so happy that, and again I'll give that credit नॉट 100% बट श्योरली पार्शियली टू आवर कम्युनिटी क्योंकि वहीं से हमने सीखा है कि सीखते रहो अगर आप सीखते रहोगे कुछ कुछ चीजें तो आपको वो इनकम आता रहेगा जैसे जहां पे सरस्वती होती है वहां पे
Super.
महालक्ष्मी माता आती है श्योरली
Lovely, lovely. And for your information, I have also enrolled in PhD. डंडा चल रहा है मेरे ऊपर भी.
वाओ सुपर
Okay, cool. So I'm going to ask my last question, but before I ask my last question, do you have any question for me, by the way? कुछ आप पूछना चाहते हैं मेरे से?
आई विल हैव अ क्वेश्चन how has been your experience so far with me I think you have told that but in last 1.5 years we have been working together with me and my wife and you are in fact we also worked with my son so what is your impression about our family what do you think about our family and where do you see us in next few years we will be I will be very happy
So
to
I
know
will not go so far. मतलब मैं ज़्यादा 10 साल
नहीं
20
10
साल
साल
की
नहीं
बात नहीं बताऊंगा.
या 1-2 साल की बात
I'll quickly cover that in next 5 years.
hmm
Your entire family member will be financially free.
yes
That
wonderful
is for sure. Every single person. Because you know what is financial freedom and how to achieve. And it is not only you. Every single member in the family, उनको पता है कि financial freedom होता क्या है. There
yes
are a lot of people in the world they don't even know what is financial freedom. And this is a so-called very underrated world, financial freedom. That a lot of people they don't even talk about that. They get scared. Financial freedom world sunte they got scared.
hmm
And surprisingly, there are a lot of people they feel financial freedom का मतलब है purchase करने जाओ don't buy the tag. That will happen for sure. But financial freedom actual meaning is when your passive income is more and your expense is less. And I'm
right
sure every single person in your family they are well aware about this. And I'm proud to say my wife, my daughter, my brother, my sister, my mother, father, my mother, everybody is financially free today.
wow super
Every single person is financially free. How? Because we know the concept thanks to Robert Kiyosaki. Now, how was my experience working with you? Let me tell you, You are someone who is fast action taker. फास्ट एक्शन टेकर मतलब अभी बोला है तो अभी करना है. आई विल नॉट डिले.
Right.
एंड यू नो मनी लव्स स्पीड. मनी लव्स स्पीड. सो नॉट इवन फास्टेस्ट. नॉट इवन फास्ट. यू आर फास्टेस्ट एक्शन टेकर. अभी बोला है तो अभी करना है. सो ऑलवेज there is one statement from my mentor Siddharth used to say, when you are in the right zone, then your action will speak more than you. And you always show with your action, not with the words.
Yes.
And you are very like submissive person कि अब मैंने submit कर दिया है. If you say record the same video for 100 times, I'll record the same video for 100 times because I have submitted myself. If I am telling, it means there must be a reason. I have seen lot of people, they used to say अभी तो कल मैंने इस पे वीडियो रिकॉर्ड किया था आज क्यों करूं. And you don't even ask cross question why. That is the best part in your life.
Yes.
You have submitted yourself कि मैंने submit किया मुझे result लाके दो. I don't care. That's why you are growing on daily basis. That's why you made more than 10 sources of income. That's why you are inspiring many people.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for taking massive action. Now coming to my last question of the day, what was your one principle? What was your one principle
Mhm.
which you have followed for a long time and which you're going to follow for your lifetime?
So, the most important, there are a couple of things I'll say. The topmost is integrity. मैंने आज तक किसी को कभी नेवर एवर फंसाया है या कहीं किसी को किसी से पैसा चुराया है, कहीं से कुछ किया है. सो आई हैव नेवर डन दैट. इंटीग्रिटी इज माय इन माय ब्लड. सेकंड इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज बीइंग पंक्चुअल एंड बीइंग कंसिस्टेंट. सो वो चीज मुझे मेरे फादर से मिला. ही इज एक्स एयरफोर्स. सो व्हेन आई हैव टू रीच समवेयर एट 5 आई विल बी देयर एट 5 और बिफोर 5. वो दो चीजें मैंने की हैं. एंड आई मे नॉट बी वेरी इंटेलिजेंट पर्सन, क्योंकि कुछ लोग होते हैं बहुत सुपर ब्रेन होते हैं, दे आर एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी इंटेलिजेंस. आई एम अ average or just above average person, but these consistency have brought me at this position wherever I am today. And just to
Super.
I forgot to add one thing in the previous question. So my son also is having four source of income. He just started his career, and आपने जो कुछ बताया है, right? So those jar and also I have told him, and he has invested in a digital platform there UK में, and he already created a jar. बोलता है मेरा इसका 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 है, and now I'm going to use that money for visiting multiple places, coming to India or मेरा future. And he also already started sending money from there to India. He is investing in stocks, in mutual funds. वो सब उसने already शुरू कर दिया. He just started his
Super.
career not in 1 year. एक साल भी नहीं हुआ उसको, but already he has four sources of income. So
I told,
again,
right?
thank you
Every
to
single
you
person.
for हमने आपसे सीखा, हमने उसको सिखाया बस. That's what I'll say.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching us live right now. We have created success stories, and since last 2 months, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, success story के बाद success story unfold हो रही है. Next week we have someone who is the epitome of consistency, who is the winner in public speaking Olympiad for 2 times, and who has been awarded on the stage multiple times. Who, okay, सब कुछ आज ही बता दूंगा तो अगले हफ्ते क्या
Right.
बताऊंगा. So keep guessing the name of the champion, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place, sharp, live, 6 p.m. And till then, keep learning, keep shining. All the best.
Thank you
And
so much.
make sure to show your love and wishes to our Cs who made more than 10 sources of income in just 8 months. So keep learning, keep shining. All the best. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you so much for this wonderful session. Thank you.